less than a minute from right now, we'll take a look at your full local forecast details. But first, let's travel around the country, a few select cities to see how this long weekend is shaping up. Montreal looks to be quite unsettled each and every day. Temperatures hot and humid for Saturday, but we drop off as we head into your Monday. Gorgeous weather in through the Maritimes. Halifax 26 on Saturday, but Sunday 24. Feeling almost like 30 when you factor in the humidex. For the Avalon Peninsula, could see some cloud cover on your Saturday there. Southern Ontario looks to be stormy on Saturday with the chance of some sun here and there, but Sunday steady rains and temperatures fall off by Monday, 21 degrees, no humidex by then. In through the prairies, we're looking at really quiet conditions. I mean, a mix of sun and cloud, temperatures on the rise. Monday in Saskatoon, you're getting up to 27 degrees, and in through Alberta, you probably want that warm up, and yes, you are getting it 24 by Monday. We've already seen some nasty storms this Friday and through northwestern Ontario around Thunder Bay. Baseball-sized hail was reported. We had a downburst as confirmed by Environment Canada, and still the risk this evening of seeing some isolated severe storms. Toronto, an isolated shower potentially for you, and on Saturday there is the risk of thunderstorms. Now, speaking of storms, we continue our storm hunters. Happy Friday. Of course, we're looking ahead at a nice long weekend across the country. Many people probably took Friday off, so it's an extenda long weekend. Now, in terms of active weather, we've seen some today in through Thunder Bay because we had the frequent lightning, the heavy downpours, and winds were so bad that Environment Canada concluded preliminary results that a downburst occurred just west of Thunder Bay. Saturday, check this out. St. John's, some cloud cover. Halifax, 26 for you. Ottawa, Toronto, chance of some thunderstorms. We see cool temperatures here and through Winnipeg and Saskatchewan, but Calgary, some nice sunshine, and by Sunday, temperatures are on the rise. Well, coming up after your local forecast, our special Storm Hunters series continues. You don't want to miss it. As we head into Saturday in through Atlantic Canada, we're actually seeing really nice weather. The unsettled conditions are for the Avalon Peninsula, where we have a risk of some showers and some cloud cover too. And through southern Ontario, humid weather and the risk of seeing thunderstorms in through the greater Toronto region towards Ottawa, cottage country too. So with these thunderstorms, they could come and go really quite quickly. Some showers in through Winnipeg, and then they move out, and Sunday looks gorgeous here. That ridge in the jet stream building really nicely, so temperatures are on the rise. Calgary by Sunday, we're finally getting up to about 25 degrees, and after this week where we had snow flurries along the foothills, a nice change on the way by the end of the weekend. Rainy conditions in through southern Ontario. This is steadier rains, and it pushes in through Quebec. For Labor Day Monday, it looks like cooler conditions in the wake of that system, going down to about 20 degrees in through Toronto. The wet weather moved towards the Maritimes, and for Tuesday, it's really very unsettled for us in through Atlantic Canada, but still nice in the west.
And here they are, your top 10 videos of the week.
Okay, number 10, Emily Vukovic went to the CNE and took the epic challenge, a burger sandwich between two donuts, and yeah, she liked it.
Not bad at all. Maybe.
Well, for this evening, there still is a risk of seeing some isolated severe storms in this area, marked in red, Timmins included. More so, those storms are pushing in through parts of Quebec and Toronto and Ottawa. An isolated shower through the overnight, not out of the question. But for Saturday, we do have this risk of seeing isolated, mainly non-severe thunderstorms, but it's going to be hot and humid once again. So with the front pushing through, you bet that that's a trigger we need to see some thunderstorms that could really go like this. So winds are all the way up towards Quebec City. We could be seeing unsettled conditions. And with this storm rolling through, it's the type of thunderstorm where it could happen in the afternoon, but then you get a nice clearing in through the evening and you get a chance to see the sunset. Sunday works a little bit differently. The dynamics are quite a bit different. We have a front pushing through, so it's going to be steady rains throughout southern Ontario, moving in through Quebec. So that's how the weekend's playing out. And I'm really sorry. Don't be mad at me if you had outdoor plans for Sunday, because they don't look to be the best. Now, for this evening in through the prairies, we have non-severe thunderstorms, and for Saturday in through southern Manitoba, Winnipeg included, Brandon as well, and northwestern Ontario, there's the risk of thunderstorms. But on Saturday, Saskatchewan towards Alberta and BC, a really quiet forecast, almost boring, but boring in a great way. You're seeing sunny skies, temperatures that are at or above seasonal, and they continue for the next few days. So for Saturday, Vancouver 21, Calgary 17 degrees for you. In through Toronto, 30 30 degrees, feeling closer to 39 when you factor in the humidex. And for Halifax, 26 on Saturday, Sunday feeling closer to 30 with your humidex in place. Now, if you're traveling this long weekend across the country for Sunday, traveling through Ontario has been tricky today, and I'm not just talking about the commute along the 400 towards Cottage Country. I'm talking about the baseball-sized hail that was reported around Thunder Bay earlier today. The downburst that Environment Canada has confirmed. Those are the preliminary results just west of Thunder Bay. But still this evening, we're seeing the widespread risk of isolated severe storms towards Timmins and Parry Sound for Toronto and Ottawa. Isolated showers through the overnight for you. Now, Saturday looks to be stormy. Quebec City towards Ottawa, right down towards Windsor, the Greater Toronto region, and all through Cottage Country in southern Ontario included in this risk. You could get some night breaks with this, so it's not an all-day storm. Sunday looks to be an all-day storm in through southern Ontario with steady rains. This evening, risk of isolated storms in through the west, and through Saturday, isolated non-severe storms northwestern Ontario and in through the Interlake region of Manitoba. And here are our temperatures across the country for our Saturday. Enjoy your long weekend. Our special Storm Hunters continues after you check out your local forecast. Join meteorologist Mark Robinson as he tracks tornadoes in the U.S. and studies them too. Now, we've seen active weather today already in through parts of Ontario. Thunder Bay, baseball-sized hail was reported. Lightning strikes around Kirkland Lake were pretty frequent. If you've seen anything and want to call our storm line, it's a toll-free number, 1-800-463-WIND, and you can always upload photos and videos to our website, theweathernetwork.com.